TikTok. All right.
First show for the year.
Welcome with the long hairstyle, way up, get
Sorry.
chopped off. Welcome to another Woods Report. Hopefully she'll hurry up with her
My nose is bleeding.
What is?
I don't know.
Jesus. This not gonna be 2024, y'all. She not starting to show
Well,
off.
I'm not gonna claim my nose to bleed, but
I meant
at that moment it was a little spotty.
No, I'm saying to just say anything that come in your mind.
Oh, I'm gonna always say anything. Nothing that's disgraceful and
nobody want to hear
anybody,
that.
But my nose is spotty.
But they don't need to hear that. They don't see it.
I don't think of it that way. That's how real I am.
Oh my God!
I may see facial expressions going, "Ooh, Lenore didn't like that one."
Well, The Color Purple.
Yeah, we finally saw it. I know it came out Christmas Day. And we wanted to wait a little bit.
Spoiler alert. So if you have not seen The Color Purple, I don't want anybody saying,
"Oh, Lenore and them told."
Don't talk about The Color Purple because I haven't seen it yet.
Right.
Just come back in about 15 minutes because we're going to talk about The Color Purple and there will be some spoiler alerts.
Yeah.
Just so you know. Mm-hmm. Heads up, spoiler alerts for The Color Purple. Now, I said I hope we don't lose our black card.
Why you say that? Because of some of your comments, your opinions on things?
Well, because a lot of stuff tonight, on the show.
That person coming in saying, y'all always talking about black women. You never support black women. You never keep black women. Now, this is a black movie, movie with a black writer.
Right.
So anything negative, they'll shoot us down.
And black people act like because some black, everything got to be positive.
Because it's black.
Even though there was some good things in the movie.
Black business, black food owners, black store owners, everything black.
Yes. Now.
Okay. We got to talk about the good and the bad. I don't think there was ugly.
No.
It was the good and the bad.
No.
Okay.
Emerald says, hey, ladies.
Hey.
Kelly Hayes says, good evening and Happy New Year, everyone from New Orleans. Hey.
Happy New Year to everybody that comes on.
All right, y'all. We give it to you straight off. We don't care about what people think. You know, y'all talk about us anyway. Maybe pull up because your hair keep getting tossed away in the trees. All right. We don't care about what people say. We're going to give it to you the way we think. First, let's talk about the anticipation of the movie. Okay?
Because I'll let you categorize how we talk.
Yeah, let's talk about the anticipation of the movie.
Because there's different grouping. There's different areas about the movie that we're commenting on.
Yes.
I like this little sketch thing of this. Whoever did this. It's like
an illustration. It's in Vanity Fair.
I like that.
Now.
You covering up her?
Well.
You know what?
It didn't matter. She wasn't. Never mind. I won't say nothing.
That has something to do with it. Don't put us under Fantasia.
No, because we covered up Fantasia.
No, we're near her microphone. If you put us over there. Yeah. We can still see her face.
All right.
Oh, because you can move the comment over.
We
can go down and then you can move the live comment and subscribe over.
All right, y'all. You can tell this is live.
Yeah.
Let's start it's so many things about this movie to go. And so let's start off with anticipation. Okay? And just like that ketchup commercial. Anticipation. Anticipation is making me wait. It's making me wait.
It's keeping me
waiting. That's what this movie did. The way Oprah.
That's good though. If they sold oh, okay. False advertisement, or it was not clear on the advertisement. Whatever the advertisement for this movie was not clear.
So now I know what it was because I'm into theater. I was a theater major. Mm-hmm. I know what a musical is. I know what
stage play is.
Most people aren't theater majors, or they don't go to a lot of musicals, so they don't know Like what you go see
or a play turned into a music, a movie.
Yeah, you go see Malcolm X, and then all of a sudden Denzel Washington starts singing.
Now a lot of movies, a lot of plays were like that though,
which is fine.
The Wiz,
which is fine.
Dreamgirls,
right? But The Wiz was always a musical. The Wizard of Oz was always
no. The Wiz was a play. Stephanie Mills,
she sung. It was a musical.
No, I'm saying a musical.
What?
The movie is a musical too, but it's movie version.
No, but
it's not a play like
no.
That's what I meant.
No.
So I think that's how you're wording it.
No. The Color Purple original was always never a musical. I'm not
comparing it to,
but that's what people are.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
It was never a musical. So you never anticipate seeing Celie sing.
Oh, the movie that's from the book, which is still missing some things.
Yes,
because the book told more.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's what I can see now how this gonna go.
Well, you got to be clear because there are a lot of movies that became plays, became a book that became a play, that became a movie. Then there's a book that became a movie, then a play, then back to a movie. So this has a very different journey. That's what I'm saying. You're right. The original was never a musical.
Okay.
But it did have Suge Avery in it, which made people think music was a very big part of it.
The original movie, now this is the part that people are missing, had music because of Quincy Jones.
Yeah.
God is trying to tell you something. God is trying to tell you something. Maybe God is trying to tell you something right now. So it did have music.
Oh, God.
So
thank you, Mama.
Yes.
Sister. But Suge was the singing part of it. Suge was the music. And they had a musical album. Oh, it was already selling the songs before we saw the movie, mostly. Go ahead. Tata Vega. She was with Andre Crouch. That's a bad sister.
So I got turning the movie into a musical because you already had some musicality about it.
Yeah.
Even though it's a sad story.
Yeah.
Some sad stories you don't turn into musicals.
Yeah.
I can't see a musical version of Schindler's List.
Ooh.
You see what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Some sad stories will never be a musical.
Okay.
It just doesn't fit being a musical.
List, the musical score.
Right. Yes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but this one, I got it. You turn it into a Broadway play. Now let's turn, the movie into a Broadway play. I felt, even though we're going to get to the good parts of the movie, you was overstepping trying to turn the musical into a movie musical. Because we already forgave you for turning the movie into a musical on Broadway. Mm-hmm. It's almost like, let's try again and let's turn the musical into a movie. The same thing they doing with The Wiz.
Yeah.
Because they're getting ready to do the movie version of
the play.
The play.
You can't win. You can't break it.
No, I'm sorry. A musical version of The Wizard of Oz. Not The Wiz, The Wizard of Oz.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're getting ready to do a musical version of it.
I didn't know that.
A movie of The Wizard of Oz.
We off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
So I felt like it didn't need to be a movie.
But it did okay. Let's go into
it.
It was fair. We sat there and we went,
let's talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly.
I don't think there was ugly. There literally wasn't ugly.
There was no ugly.
There was a little bad on our opinion.
Let's start bad.
And it was good.
And let's end on a good note. Let's start off bad.
Okay.
What we didn't like about it.
Okay.
Spoiler alert.
No, that's what you like, though, the spoiler.
No, spoiler alert mean I'm getting ready to tell everybody what's getting ready to happen.
Oh, I thought you was going to tell that one scene.
No, I'm spoiling everything.
Because that's good. That was a good.
Which one are you talking
about? The View. The View. That was a good thing, seeing her.
Oh, yeah. I'm spoiling that. So it's a spoiler alert.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, okay. Spoiler alert. If you haven't seen it, tune out.
Let me tell my first bad.
Okay, you want to do one of the actors, or you want to just generally say what's bad?
Let's do the actor.
Okay, go ahead.
The artist called her. Oh, Gabrielle. I'm telling y'all, if y'all seen this movie, Gabrielle, I think is her name, her real name.
Oh, it is? I didn't know that's her real name. I think
it's her real name. Wilson or something.
Okay. I just know her as her.
Her. I'm sitting there going, oh, okay. She gonna
You
sing.
got her.
She gonna sing.
You got her in here.
Okay. The next scene go by. Oh, she ain't sang yet. Okay. Is she gonna sing in this one?
Surely she gonna sing on Harpo, Who This Woman.
Because she could go, who this woman, Harpo? I don't know who she is. She didn't sing. Okay.
Surely she gonna sing at the end or something.
Okay. The part where she's at the they at the house.
At Suge's house singing Sister.
Well, Sister. Oh, she gonna jump in too because she part of the sisterhood. She didn't sing.
All she did
I said, Kim, when is her gonna sing?
Why would you have her in a movie
musical
and not sing?
A little bit. She sang a little bit.
And she said, even in the original movie, I'm going to go with Suge because I want to sing. And she didn't sing.
She did.
I'm going to sing.
And
you didn't sing.
Boy, you going to let this girl sit here at the breakfast table?
He didn't do that.
He didn't do that, but that's okay.
But anyway, so that's her.
That was my disappointment.
In her.
I wanted her to sing more.
Okay. Now.
Go ahead.
I have a disappointment and a good in everybody. My good thing about her,
it wasn't.
There was no good about her.
They really didn't need her in there.
She didn't need to be in there.
They pay her money, I'm sure.
They only put her in there for the name and so that all the young people would come see it. That's the only reason.
I felt the artist, her, should have done more with her vocals. Come on, y'all.
They put her in there because she has a young audience and they wanted to pull the audience in the same way they did Sierra.
We're surprised. A lot of us are surprised that Taraji can sing. She can hold her note.
No, I ain't got there yet.
Well, I'm just saying, so you would think her is a singer.
Right.
And a musician.
Now, Mr.
And we on the bad, right? I mean, we're on the bad. So we're going to end up good, y'all.
Well, we can do good and bad, I guess.
Can we?
Let's do good and bad. I didn't see no good in her. She wasn't needed.
I wanted her to sing.
Yeah, okay, she wasn't needed. She wasn't needed.
She did a little bit,
and she didn't even have no personality. At least,
once she slept,
at least Ray Dong Chong had a personality. How about who that woman? She was a silly broad. She had a personality. She was stupid. Her was just her.
Sit down, gal. Where you going?
Right.
I was going to sing with you.
So at least Ray Dong had a personality.
Okay.
She was silly.
Oh, poor her.
Her didn't have nothing.
No. Keep moving.
And made you so mad because you know how good she is.
I know.
That's what make you mad. It's like throwing Denzel in there and he come in, you want something to drink, sir? And then leave off for the rest of the movie.
Say, what that Denzel? Can we see more of Denzel?
Thank you.
Yeah, so that was with her. Okay.
Now, Mr. They built him up like he was going to be the best Mr. in the world.
I wanted a different Mr. He did what he needed to do. I guess we saw on that original. Who did the Mr. in the play?
Danny Glover.
But in the play.
Oh,
you
yeah,
remember the play.
He was mean too.
But I can remember the actor.
I don't remember.
But okay, go ahead.
Now, this Mr., I could beat him up.
Oh. Fantasia was a little thick in this show. She had a little strength to knock him out, but you know her personality was.
But remember we started off by saying the build up.
Yeah.
The way Oprah and them made it sound like was that he was going to bring something new and refreshing to Mr. Mm-hmm. They said he was making Mr. sexy and that there was something about him that
he was more sexier than Danny Glover.
He was sexier than Danny Glover.
Because I don't think Danny Glover.
That is true. He was sexier, which makes sense because that would be why Suge would like him.
Yes.
In the movie, that Suge would never be with Danny Glover.
No.
But this guy, I could see Suge being with him.
His little guitar.
Yeah, I could see that. Okay.
Coming after the sister.
So when Oprah said that they kind of made him more sexy, I
get it.
But he wasn't mean enough for me.
Oh, really?
No.
Okay.
He wasn't mean enough for me.
It wasn't.
I didn't hate him.
Okay, it wasn't believable. He didn't make me.
It wasn't believable. I just didn't hate him.
Well, what's the word where an actor got you so involved in that character where you really end up hating them?
Danny Glover.
That's a good character.
Okay, so that was that one. Him. Mm-hmm. The good thing, like we said, he was sexier. Mm-hmm. They did show like the original book, like he was a musician. Mm-hmm. You can tell he really wanted to be a musician.
Yeah.
It made sense.
Even congratulating his son,
for
doing the juke joint.
Yeah,
because let me show y'all how.
And he knew that would be a way to get Suge to come to town.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Harpo. I liked Harpo.
I did too.
I liked Harpo.
I liked Harpo.
The Harpo in the movie was stupid.
Yeah, he was.
Ooh, it's gonna rain on your head.
I'm trying to get my
husband. Oh, Sophie. This one, I liked him better than the original Harpo.
Oh, to me, he appealed more to the younger people.
Yes.
And even they dancing.
He was cool. They were stepping, which is why they probably had the choreography was excellent.
Beautiful choreography.
Fatima, dancing. The choreographer, was excellent.
When they opened the show with Tamala, man.
Yes.
I looked at my mom. She was in church.
And it was uncomfortable in the shack when they was dancing on each other and stuff. But it was meant to be uncomfortable. And I think that's what Fatima was going for.
The Jew joint.
The Jew joint. Mm-hmm. And I saw in the comments and stuff, Christians didn't like it.
Oh, they did?
They was uncomfortable.
But they was clothed. They had on the little panties that you wear underneath.
But it's supposed to make you uncomfortable. Because I don't believe back in the day in the Jew joints, they was being nice and dancing all night.
All rubbing on
they
each other.
Was nasty. So they
almost was having the S word
on the floor. And that's what they was doing almost. Mm-hmm. Just had their clothes on.
But good dance.
But it felt right for the movie. The cinematography, excellent.
Yes, the sound
excellent. Mm-hmm. The wardrobe, excellent. Mm-hmm. Except for that one Suge wig was horrible at the end.
Which wig was that?
At the end, that was horrible.
I know.
Wasn't that horrible?
Put that on Taraji's head with the polka dot dress.
Yes.
At the picnic.
Yeah.
She wore some nice wigs, but
throughout the whole thing, everybody's hair, it's almost like at the end of the movie they rushed it.
Well, Fantasia's hair, then the hot comb was crying for that one.
So I did
was okay because that fit her personality.
I did like Harpo.
Yeah, Harpo, I like Harpo.
He brought a fresh movement to Harpo,
and I love the way he loved
Sophia. I didn't get that from the movie.
I didn't either.
I felt like he tolerated Sophia in the movie.
Yes.
In the original movie.
Yes.
In this one, I felt like he loved her, but he didn't know how to
handle her.
He didn't know how to love her because his dad never taught him how to love a woman. Which takes me back to the original book, Alice Walker. This movie, in my opinion, missed the original book of Alice Walker. They squeezed it in there every once in a while with the Sophia and the Harpo thing. But the original book was silly letters to God. Why? If you could write a letter to God, think about it.
Like you took my daughter, kids was taken from me.
In your own words.
My sister taken from me.
God, hello God, it's me, Alice.
Yeah.
Why me?
Yeah.
Why? And everything that has happened to me, God, for some reason I'm still here and I'm still trusting you.
Yeah.
But for some reason, you seem to forget about me.
Yeah, you don't see
Come see about me, God. I'm going to stay here until you do. I'm not going to check out. But come see me sometime. That's the original movie.
Come by here.
And then the color purple. The whole premise
of the purple
of the color of purple. Purple is a unique color.
Very strong.
It's rare.
Royalty.
It's between red and blue. You don't see it often in nature. And when you see it, you got to stop and recognize it. That's why when they was walking through, she said, I don't understand how people can
walk
through a field of purple
and not
see its beauty. Mm-hmm. That's silly. Mm-hmm. I don't understand. This woman is the best. She's a good woman. And she gave to everybody.
Yep. I see that now in this one.
More than the movie.
I missed it in the movie because there were lines in this one that made you go, she did do this for so-and-so.
So that was good.
She did help so-and-so.
That was good.
And even in the rough treatment and being misguided, everybody had a little
Everybody got something to say that says you are recognizable. Yeah. You are something. So
this
unique.
One did that message.
More than the original movie. So that's good. Okay. I think that took the part of the movie. Yes. But what missed it to me was the God connection that the book had. Even in the way that they treated Suge and her dad, there was I didn't feel that scene because they tried with lines like forgive and stuff like that, but it wasn't driven home. It didn't feel right to me. It felt like you're not pushing that this pastor is preaching something that he don't even live. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it didn't push it to the fact that Suge loved her dad to the point to where she felt, I'm doing all this in the world, but I still know who God is, Dad.
Yeah, just letting you know.
I'm still connected to you.
I haven't forgotten who he is, her upbringing.
And that to me was the color purple in the Bible. Because, see, I'm doing Alice Walker. The Bible, Jesus changed his robe, if y'all go back and read, to a purple robe when he was crucified. It represented royalty, but it also represented crucifixion, and it represented resurrection. All three was the color purple.
Ain't that something?
So that's why that part of Suge and her dad's disconnection and coming back together, in my opinion, was lost in the movie.
But you know what? Remember the information that she got about her dad? That wasn't her dad.
No, you talking about Celie. I'm talking about Suge.
Oh, Suge and the pastor. Okay, yeah. Celie's dad wasn't her dad. Okay.
Yeah.
Which why he definitely abused them.
Which brings us to Suge. Taraji P. Henson, or Hinton, whatever her name is.
I enjoyed her singing. I did not know she can sing. And she said that in her interviews. I'm sure a lot of actors, I was telling Kim, I said, I know there are a lot of actors out there who they're triple threat. Very few can dance, sing, act, and all of that.
Now, that's where we disagree.
No, I said very few.
No, about her singing.
She did okay. I thought she did okay because I was listening to her sound. I was listening to her riffs. She did a few riffs. She's not like Fantasia.
No. And now you're going into my point. Keep going.
But she did better than I thought.
I agree with that.
That's what I was saying.
I agree with that.
Because you never hear her sing in her movies.
But you know what I don't
go
like?
Ahead. What? Because you're on Taraji now.
I know.
Go ahead.
I felt like, again, I agree with you. She did better than we thought she was going to do.
Right.
They dumbed down Fantasia so she can sing with Taraji.
No, you know darn well Fantasia would have blew every song she
That's
sang.
why I don't like that. Because what you said, Taraji P. Henson was singing, it's okay. But Fantasia is not an okay
I was
singer.
sitting there going, okay, Fantasia, blow.
Fantasia is a powerhouse. Fantasia sings circles around everybody. She was singing like she was Taraji P. Henson.
How loud you gonna go, girl? You know you can blow. You did it on American Idol.
I didn't like that. And I know somebody told her to dummy it down. So that she wouldn't blow Taraji P. Henson off of that screen.
Blend them together.
They darn right they did.
Well, you know what? Just like in The Wiz.
How dare you do that?
A lot of people gave a lot of hell to Diana Ross playing that Dorothy part because, baby, you're thinking, wait a minute, that little soft little voice, you're going to play what's Dorothy?
But hold on.
Like Stephanie Mills?
Hold on. But they didn't put Aretha Franklin in The Wiz.
No, they didn't.
So you don't put Fantasia in a movie and dumb her down singing. Because you don't want her to out-sing everybody.
But in The Wiz, they did pull that singing out of Diana.
Which is fine.
Be a liar. That's probably the loudest she's ever sang.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I wish they would have done that to Raji.
In my opinion.
So she can measure up to Fantasia's sound.
In my opinion.
Okay.
They should have got a voiceover for her, somebody who can blow like Fantasia, or she don't get cast for it. Cast somebody else for
the movie. There was another voice doing Suge Avery.
Thank you.
Tata Vega.
Because they wanted to go. They wanted to go with acting over singing.
Yes.
So they should have did it in this one. How dare you put Fantasia Barrino in a movie and dumb her down? I don't like that. And I will say this. Fantasia's acting is not strong. So you could at least let her blow out through the whole movie. Like Jennifer Hudson, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Jennifer Hudson's, to me, her acting is not strong. But her singing is. So you don't dumb down somebody on one end so that everybody can feel good about each other. I didn't like that. So that's my opinion.
Okay. Because some people probably like, no, she did okay.
She did. Again, do you ever hear the word Fantasia did okay? So I should never hear Taraji did okay.
But you know who blew?
Wait a minute, we ain't on Suge yet.
Oh, what else you got on Suge?
Well, we got good.
That's right. Okay.
So that's what I did.
That was good for me because I got to hear her sing Taraji, and she did well.
All right. And I think she did fine too.
Yeah, she did.
But not in a movie with Fantasia Barrino.
Well, she did what she could.
All right. Now,
she did what she could.
What I did like about it, even though it's positive, I guess it's still going to come off negative.
What?
Taraji P. Henson is a good actress.
Right.
So she's going to be good in it.
Right.
Not exceptional. In Hidden Figures, she was exceptional.
I know.
In this movie, she was good.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? You ever see those movies where Angela Bassett is good? And then there's movies where Angela Bassett is excellent. There's movies, you know what I'm saying?
We know, looking at all those faces, you knew who stood out.
We ain't even got to it yet.
I'm tired of Taraji now.
We were saying good. What do you think is good other than singing?
I was just saying it.
All right, go ahead.
I said what I could say about Taraji. She did her part. She did what she normally come to do.
The best person in this movie was Danielle.
My girl.
Sophia. If she don't get an Oscar for this movie, nobody
took that
will.
Part. She's deserving of it when she got it for the Tony. She took that part and made us all forget about Oprah. And even some of the words that she still said and copied, I like this girl.
Let me tell you what I like about, well, let's say bad first.
About her?
Yeah.
What her part? What she did or sang or whatever?
The things that wasn't good about her, I don't feel it was her fault.
Like what? That
her part wasn't written with more emotion, more empathy, more. That's something she can't do because they didn't write it in there for her.
Like, how would you think she should have?
She did it for what she had. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
In the little time she had, she did it.
Okay.
But I felt like they could have did more with it.
Like what?
I felt like because she's such a good actress, I would have liked to seen her do even more in the beginning with the friendship between her and Celie, so that when she came and said, "You told Harpo to beat me," almost like we didn't went through all this, and then you gonna tell Harpo to beat me.
Well, that's where they probably did it on the stairs, right? Was that earlier when she was getting to know her?
Yeah, they was trying. Yeah. It wasn't written for her. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
But everything else about her was brilliant.
Yeah, she's a good actress.
Oprah Winfrey did a good Sophia.
She sure did. Mm-hmm.
And for you to step into a role
that's already iconic and memorable To the point where we all remember the words, which they did.
You told Harpo to beat me.
Same. We were all waiting for the original movie's lines here and there, because you'll sit there and wait and go, or they'll say it like she sang, "Women's ain't safe in a house full of men." She didn't say that as a line. It was in her song.
Yes.
So I like that. I like that little bit of, oh, they singing about women's ain't safe, and I had to fight my brothers, and that was in her song.
Good. Which was good.
That was creative. I like that, because it's like they took something from the original movie and they brought it into this, including the new songs that he had come out.
Yeah,
go ahead.
She was today's woman, which you're not gonna let no man hit me.
Hell no.
Hell no. But she wasn't a man.
Yeah.
She was soft when she needed to be soft. Mm-hmm. My Harpo, I love you so much. Ooh. What'd you say, Oprah?
And she took care of him.
I love you so much.
Had his kids and fed them. But she was feisty. And I think, you know what? Go back to the scene where when Celie first came to the house and the dad, this your mama? And then she cooked for them, and he was like, "Oh, this is so good. I want seconds." You already had seconds. What, can I have thirds? And he physically hit Celie. Mm-hmm. You saw how Harpo looked.
Yeah.
Look, he looked at her being knocked across the floor, and he just kind of stared as a little boy.
And another thing they did in this movie, I didn't see it in the movie. When she said, "You told Harpo to beat me," why'd you do that? And Celie said, "'Cause I'm jealous." I didn't get that from the movie. Mm-mm. Did y'all get that from the movie? In the original movie, I thought she told Harpo to beat her because that's the only way to get a woman to listen. Mm-hmm. Like, that works to me.
They added those lines. Was that in the book?
Yeah, that's more probably in the book.
Okay. That
I'm jealous of you.
She went more into that. And actually, she wanted to be strong like her. Yeah. So she wouldn't be the doormat.
Yeah. I did it because I'm jealous. I didn't do it because I know that that's the way to get him to listen. Mm-hmm. I did it because I didn't want to be the only one getting hurt. Mm-hmm. I like that.
Mm-hmm. And they showed more of Celie's and Suge's relationship.
Yes.
To the point where Mr. was getting jealous.
Yes. Now, Hallie.
Yeah.
I like Hallie. She played the part that she's supposed to, which is the beginning.
The little sister.
I would have preferred if they would have made more lines or more scenes of their connection, so that when she was taken away or had to leave, it would have made you feel what Celie felt. So I didn't feel.
I felt it in the movie, the original.
In the original movie. Because they run around the house, Apple, A-P-P-L-E, Apple.
You and me shall never
part. I felt the way it was written in the original movie. Mm-hmm. I felt that connection.
Like he pulled them apart.
When even from the point to where they was holding on to each other as he was dragging her out the house, I felt it. Mm-hmm. In this movie, I didn't feel it. Mm. I didn't feel that her leaving her was going to be the death of Celie.
Do you think sometime when they write movies like this, a play like this, musical like this, do they sometime overwrite where they think they watch the original?
I think so.
They probably know the story.
They think, if you didn't know the story, that's the problem that I have with this movie.
Okay.
If you didn't read the book or see the original movie, this movie would have no depth for you.
Yeah.
At all.
You couldn't connect everything.
You wouldn't have been able to connect none of it.
Yeah.
Because the things they left out were so important to the character. Even the father with Suge and her father.
The foundation.
Who cares? In this movie, who cares about Suge and her dad?
Yeah. Yeah.
But I saw the original movie, so in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, I was married now, Daddy. I love
and
you.
The original,
I want you to have a relationship. That this movie didn't show none of that.
What's his name? Greer. David Allen Greer played the dad.
Yes.
The original movie, you can really feel the hurt from the dad.
Really.
He was so disappointed in Suge. This one, maybe you saw the first one. We're just lightly tiptoeing around it. This movie
was based on the fact that you saw the original Color Purple.
Yeah. That's how I felt.
I did too.
Even to the lines where they repeated.
If I was somebody who never saw the original movie, this movie would have no depth for me. Yeah. It would just be a movie with people dancing and singing and having a great time.
And that to me still was good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Halle did good for whatever she needed. I told you I didn't like Sierra at the end.
Sierra?
That played Halle.
I told my sister, I'm different on that. I have a different opinion. I said, some actors you try to make older, it looks funny. And I saw the young Celie and the young, her sister. What was her sister's name? Addie?
I don't know.
Hattie or something. They fit each other. But as they got older, Fantasia played the older.
I get it.
I felt like they couldn't make Our Little Mermaid old looking.
But you could have.
It wouldn't be believable.
But you could have gotten somebody that was her height and everything. She didn't grow 6 feet tall.
Africa. She grew in Africa.
How you go from being little and petite to Sierra?
I know.
So that's why I didn't like
They tried to get as close as they could. Now, let me ask you this.
And then she didn't do no acting.
No.
She just came back. Hey, how you doing, sis?
She didn't have to, because all she need to do is come back with the kids from Africa. That's all.
Now, you done had me looking at this movie, her writing her letters the whole time. I'm waiting on them to come together.
But the original didn't do her a lot for coming back, remember?
No, but they made them run through a field of purple to each other. Hattie!
Well, she
Silly!
At the picnic. She ain't gonna run nowhere.
But you missing
pulls
it.
Up in the car.
But if you're gonna take that scene out, give me something. And Whoopi Goldberg. Old, can hardly run. Hattie.
Well, that's probably why.
Look, they face.
That's probably why they had Fantasia's part do that.
No, touching their face.
That's what she did. That's their way of showing that they replaced that running in the field with her touching each kid, even her grandchildren.
No, but she didn't touch her sister.
It don't matter.
No, that's who's been writing the letters.
It don't matter.
Don't nobody care about them dang old grandkids.
That wasn't Halle.
That's why I didn't like that.
Wasn't
I'm sorry.
Halle Bailey. So she wasn't going to
That's what I'm saying. They missed that connection. Yeah. It's almost like Sierra was on the side and she was touching the grandkids.
Well, let me ask you this. It could be me. When she and her sister were younger and they would go, because it was on the shores of Georgia, right? So they were near the water.
Yeah.
The trees and
Tennessee or somewhere.
Near the beach.
Okay.
They were near the beach. Didn't that beach look the same when they was in Africa?
Yeah, it was the same beach.
Y'all, they in Africa going back with her letters.
Yeah.
It looked like the same beach.
And when they was in Africa, they had on kente cloth. Now everybody knows that really people in Africa.
Could they not have consulted someone that would really?
Now that's the only thing that might cost that person the Oscar for the wardrobe.
For the wardrobe,
even though everything else was excellent.
You can consult people that live in maybe that part of Africa. What do they wear? Not the cheesy looking kente cloth stuff that you get on down in the urban areas. Your fabric, you make your own hats and purses.
And when you wear that, they look at you like. Yeah, you. I don't. Where you from? America? Yeah. Yeah, we don't wear that.
That was a little cheesy to me right there. Okay, so what else?
But it was that connection with the Sierra at the end. I didn't like that.
Okay, that was.
But I thought Halle did a good job. She was fine.
She's gonna always do a good job.
Dion Cole was good.
He played the father.
You didn't even know it was the father.
And you had to point out
Lou Gossett Jr.
Lou Gossett. I said,
and
that's the dad grandfather.
I love Lou Gossett, but the father in the movie was so much better.
You're gonna
sit there at your own dinner table as if y'all visitor. a guest in your own house. Lou Gossett didn't play that.
Oh my God. We need some stability
around here.
Oh, Sophia's back.
That's what I like. Well, I'm glad you back. There needs so many people to get people together around here.
Get yourself together. Got the chickens running all in the house. That's what I miss.
I miss that.
Me too.
This Lou Gossett was just a whole mean old man.
Yeah. And she still did her thing with him. So,
but it didn't give me the comic relief I needed between Sophia and the father.
Yeah.
That I got in the movie.
Yeah.
I wish he would have been more comedic.
And they did a lot of flashback Dreamland stuff.
What you mean?
With Celie.
Nettie,
that's his sister. Celie, dreaming. of being when they were walking down the stairs.
It's a musical.
It's a musical. So they took her to Dreamland and she was doing the duet.
Which was fine.
That's fine. But
I told you she was doing a duet with Suge, who was singing Okay. So Fantasia sang Okay.
Well, you know what?
That could have been a number where everybody would have been like, wow.
They probably told her.
If you had two powerhouses.
They probably told her to water it down. Because Fantasia can go to town, throw her shoes up like Patti LaBelle.
Even when she sung.
Oh, no, don't do that on this one. Don't do that.
Now, let's talk about Fantasia.
Go ahead.
I like Fantasia.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to say this, and I'm going to be controversial. And this is the part I hope my black card don't get taken away.
Oh, Lord. Why would your black card be taken?
The black director who directed it.
Oh. Did he direct the dance scenes?
No.
That was awesome.
That was the choreographer.
I love the dancing. Even when Suge coming to town.
Y'all, I didn't like the director. And let me tell you why.
Why?
Again, I told y'all I'm come from the world of theater and stuff. A good director can pull out of you. If I didn't see Fantasia off screen speaking, Fantasia can do it.
Mm-hmm. He
didn't pull it out of her.
You don't think he did? Her acting or the singing? Or both?
He didn't pull that character out of her.
Mm.
And in the play, I listened to what Fantasia said when they was talking about the movie coming.
Okay.
And she said, when I did the play, I was in a different place. I was in a low place.
She didn't even come to the play that when we went to pay for it. She didn't even show up. They had to have her second.
She would miss all the time.
She missed our show.
But all of the scenes that I saw on YouTube and all of that, she played that part. That director pulled that out of her. I don't think this director did. And she's not an actress. See, he didn't have to do that with Taraji. Okay. Taraji is a professional.
Or Danielle.
Or Hallie.
Yeah, that's true.
You notice her was bland.
Yeah.
She's not an actress. Yeah. He didn't have to do it with her.
He probably thought because she had strong actors around her.
He's not.
Because you didn't have to do that in the original movie with Whoopi.
He is not.
Because Whoopi is strong by herself.
He is not a character director. A character director.
Gave him praise.
Let me tell you something.
She gave him praise when he came on The View.
And that's fine, because Whoopi gonna do
Maybe
that.
because he's a black man too.
He's a black.
You want to always lift up our black.
That's why I said I'm gonna get my. That's why I said I'll get my black card pulled. You don't never support black people. I don't feel like he pulled that. I felt like because I watched Fantasia talk about this movie, I saw her. I know she got it in her, and she didn't pull it out. I felt like she did surface. But there's a deep part of Fantasia that would have been pulled. Fantasia has been called ugly. Fantasia has been told, you're not going to make it in this business because you ain't got the look. Fantasia has been told, you're not skinny. You're a little too thick to be in pop music or whatever. We don't even know what to do with you. How are we going to market you? I didn't get that from this one. And I didn't get, she's not a comedian. So I didn't get the yin and the yang, the funny and the drama.
That's why they made that comment that she don't laugh. That was a comment that Suge, Taraji's character, said, you don't laugh, you don't smile.
Yeah, but once she got with Suge, that should have all changed. Well, she should have been happier. I felt like it was forced.
Okay.
And but I understand.
Her sister was happy at the beginning.
Yeah. But I understand Fantasia had, oh my God, to have to come after Whoopi Goldberg as this character. And we did get a surprise visit. From Whoopi Goldberg was in the movie.
I was like, oh, Whoopi. Good.
Whoopi Goldberg was in the movie. And I like that cameo
performance.
But then there was a bad side of that.
What?
It made me remember her as Celie.
Well, she did all she could. I think a lot of times, too, Tyler Perry does that. I notice in some of his movies, he'll play strong actresses around or actors around the actors who are not as experienced or not as good.
Yeah.
Because you think around strong acting, it's like being with Jack Nicholson or Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
And you just beginning. There are some who come out and you go, this is your first movie?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you did so well. Very few, but I think he's probably trying to do that as well.
Yeah.
She's around Taraji. She's around Danielle. She's around Hallie.
Yeah.
She gonna shine through them. Hopefully, they'll lift her up to get to that level of acting.
I felt like they was trying too much to do that.
Oh.
I felt like they was relying on her being around Taraji, being around Danielle. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like because of that, he didn't put, this is my opinion, the director, he didn't put the energy into making her be an Academy Award winning actress in this movie. I felt like he didn't need to put the time in the other ones because they were already there. Mm-hmm. It needed to all be focused on Fantasia. She carried the movie.
Yeah.
So that's my opinion.
See what people say.
All right, y'all. But overall, let's do our overall.
Oh, overall, my mom.
1 out of 5.
My mom cried.
I cried on some parts too.
So you do get a little teary eyed.
Yeah.
My mom loved it. This is her birthday week, so we took her to the movie today.
So she liked it.
For my scale,
I was happy she liked it.
1 to 5, 4.5.
Oh, okay.
4.5.
All right.
Because I love the music. I love the
music and the dancing saved it for me.
Showing Tamala Man at the beginning.
Yeah.
That's it right
The music and the dancing helped me.
That was very good.
But I would have loved to hear Fantasia Terry, I'm Here.
Yeah. But, oh well. Go ahead. And her, artist her, sing more. You got her in the movie. Oh, go ahead.
But me, 1 out of 5.
4.2. 4.
I'm going to do 3.5.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I'm doing 4.5 because of
You know why I'm not doing 4.5?
Why?
Because I wouldn't go see it again. Would you go see this again?
If somebody want me to.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, 4.5.
Because there may be parts I missed.
For me, I wouldn't go see it again.
Mm-hmm. I would see it.
But I would see Color Purple over and over and over again.
I've watched Color Purple over and over again.
So that's why I can't.
Whoopi's version.
That's why I can't give it a 4. I would give something a 4 if I would go see it again.
Okay. That's
so
fair.
To me, 3.5 is something that I liked it. It was good. But would I go see it again? No.
Okay.
All right.
So what people say?
Let's see what everybody said. Emerald says, hey, ladies. I said, Kelly said, good evening. Happy New Year, everyone, from New Orleans. Kelly says, I just came home from seeing this movie. Didn't like it.
You didn't like it?
Kelly said she didn't like it.
Wow. I wonder was it some of the things we've said?
I said 3. I said 3.5.
Wow.
Wendy says, happy birthday, Mom.
Hey. Wendy said, happy birthday.
She said, hey, Wendy. She said, hey, sisters.
As an 80-year-old, she fell asleep.
Everybody say hi to each other. Emerald says, I don't want to see another musical. Counted Aloy says, that's crazy. The Wizard of Oz is a musical in itself, which is what I told Lenore. That's when we was arguing about it.
Oh, I didn't know you meant the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Kimberly Baptiste said, hello, everyone from Texas. Emerald says, Taraji sang and I Can Do Bad by Myself, and I didn't think that she did that well.
I didn't know I didn't. Wait a minute, I did see that. What did she sing?
She sung, I guess.
I missed that.
I thought
I saw that movie.
I think she's not a bad singer.
She sings okay.
But I wouldn't put her with Fantasia.
Wow.
Emerald says Suge should have been casted a stronger singer. I agree. Or have, like they did in the movie, have Taraji be it, but have somebody do her voice. Yeah. Okay. Kelly says, I agree. The sister that played Sophia was excellent. I think she's the only one that would get an Oscar.
I hope so.
In my opinion. Emerald says, maybe Oprah didn't want her to outdo her performance. I agree. Maybe. Daniela? That they didn't give her even more Oscar-worthy lines and stuff.
Oh.
More crying, more acting.
Because they quieted her down after she went to jail.
They quieted her down. You're right. Emerald. Wendy says Sophia, she was good as Mahalia Jackson also.
She did play Mahalia. Thank you, Wendy. I thought I saw her somewhere else. I saw that. Mm-hmm. She did do good with Mahalia.
Travis said exactly. C22516 by says, this side be over soon. Heaven always be my favorite line. Mm-hmm. This line be over soon.
You better hit.
You better knock Mr. Heads off and think about heaven later. Okay. Mm-hmm. Emerald says, and I like that in this movie. She said, why you let him beat you like that?
Because he think he wanted me to be you or something like that.
You talking about Shug. I was saying Sophia.
Oh, that was she.
Shug said it too.
Same answer.
Shug said it too.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Emerald says, I always cried during the sisters being separated. You know what I did on this one, Emerald? That's what was missing. Remember I told you on the original movie, you felt it because they was together and they were being separated. On this one, I was like, all right, I'll see you soon. CT says, why? Wendy says, hey to everybody. Travis says, yes. Must have been we was all talking, y'all. Emerald says, Nettie. We was trying to think of her name.
Yeah.
Emerald says, Jennifer Hudson should have been Shug. Ooh.
You on to something now.
Ooh. Because everybody keep putting in,
You are on to something. That is not a bad
idea. Emerald.
Jennifer Hudson. And that would have even been the American Idol ladies coming back together. Because they sang on the same stage.
And they would have tore them songs up when they were singing together. Mm. The one where they was coming down the stairs.
Jennifer Hudson would have tore up all the songs she was singing at Sugar Avery.
You better push the button. You better push the button. Sister, remember your name. Oh.
Why did they do Taraji?
Oh, God is trying to tell you something.
She would have told that song.
Speak, Lord. Speak to me.
But you know what? Lord. But it goes back to what you said.
Speak to me.
Maybe you said that Jennifer Hudson is not a strong actress as Taraji is. So I don't know would that have leveled the playing field because Fantasia is not a strong actress either.
You're right. You couldn't have them both be not strong actresses. But I don't know. I would have given it away to have both of them sing together.
That probably would have got more people to the movies.
Girl, we would have been...
Taraji messing up with the comments she made about not being paid enough.
Everybody would have been talking if Jennifer Hudson played Shug Avery.
Her and Fantasia on stage together. Yeah, she would have beefed up her acting then. And she happy now because she with Common. So she'll be a happy lady. Hey.
Shug coming to town, y'all. Shug coming to town.
Shug's coming to town. Shug Avery is coming. Yeah, that's a good idea. They should have put Jennifer Hudson.
And I guarantee you, when Fantasia sung I'm Here, I got my no, but they still mine. You know I still love them. She would have tore that song up because she was singing with Jennifer Hudson. Got my dun 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 dun.
I wonder did they ask her? I wonder did they ask Jennifer? Who did they go right to Taraji?
I'm gonna.
Okay.
I don't put my shoulders back and look right in your eyes. I'm gonna flirt with somebody. She didn't do none of that. She just was, I'm gonna flirt with somebody. Yeah, when they walk out, I'm gonna sing out. No, honey. We would have got American Idol Fantasia. Sing.
And even with movement, when she came out of that little dance shop. Yeah. Oh, well, what could have, would have, should have.
All right. That was a good one, y'all. You right, Em. Jennifer Hudson. Emerald says Fantasia and Jennifer would have killed it.
Yes.
My Emerald says happy birthday. She says thank you, Emerald. CT says voiceover would have been nice. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, she could have easily done a voiceover.
Wendy says Jennifer Hudson is an Academy Award winning actress. That means absolutely nothing, Wendy. You know, so is Halle Berry. What does that mean to me? That they won an Academy Award.
What does that mean?
That they
would have to pay her more money?
That they can act? That means nothing.
Oh, everybody that wins the Academy Award is not all good actors.
Emerald says, from what I hear, sounds like she was paid her worth, or at least waited until the movie outsold its expectations before complaining. Oh, Taraji. Now, don't get me wrong. Taraji was worth the movie.
Yeah, we're saying the acting part of it. Because the musical part of it, we just said Jennifer Hudson's voice.
Because if Taraji wasn't in the movie, honestly, with this cast, it would have been worse than, I would have gave it less than a 3.5.
Yeah. She had to be with a strong
She literally saved the movie, to be honest.
With Danielle too.
Though Danielle was
Danielle helped save that movie
too.
Because we were all waiting on Sophia and her part. Sophia had a strong part in the movie. In the first one.
This movie is going to get Academy Award nominations. Danielle will definitely get Academy Award nod as supporting actress. And she should win, in my opinion.
Well, we'll see who she's coming against, though.
The music is okay. I don't know what else has been out for music to go against them, but you know, stuff will come up this year that we forgot from 2023.
Because sometimes, usually the Academy, it'll be like 12 movies.
Yeah.
And 10 of them I haven't seen.
Yeah. And it'll be some kids movie will win. Trolls 5. With, what's his name? NSYNC, the guy. Because the NSYNC had a song on Trolls. Yeah, they'll probably win.
That's why.
Or something like that.
We will see.
But a choreography, if it's a choreography award, Fatima gets it.
Okay.
Cinematography was great. So we'll see.
Okay.
A. Willis says it's not a movie, it's a musician. You mean musical? You trying to correct us, A. Willis? You mean it's not a movie, it's a musical. Yes, it's a musical.
It's a movie musical.
Which I've written both. Wendy says it means that she's capable of doing it. Oh, okay. You said she's capable of doing it. Yeah, you're right.
Well, we were just saying, even though she's Academy, remember she won that Academy Award because of vocal.
But you said it. You said that
she had a little attitude.
But you said that
a better actress, people may say Taraji.
But you said Jennifer probably would have upped her acting to be in there.
That's what I'm saying.
That's probably what Wendy's saying.
Oh, she could
she's
do
an
it.
Academy Award winning actress.
She got the vocals right there to do Suge. You're right. You're right. That's true.
A. Willis said Jennifer Hudson is boring. I know, but we trying to say she.
And I am telling you.
You're right. You're right.
Okay.
And I don't
apparently Common don't think she is.
Well, he's stupid, so who cares what he thinks? So he get rid of her after 2 years.
They was at a Bulls
Here's
game
the
recently.
thing, A. Willis. I can't disagree with you.
Yeah.
Do you think she would have lent her voice? Probably not. To Taraji?
No.
You don't think Jennifer Hudson would have sung?
No, not a big name like that.
You're right.
That's why they did it in the original picture with Tata Vega from Andre Crouch's group. Because nobody knew who Tata Vega was. She's the one that sang.
What about Vanessa? What's her name? Not Vanessa. What's her name? That sing gospel. Sing somebody gospel singing.
I can't think of nobody now.
The heavy girl.
Oh,
what's her name? Y'all know I'm talking about.
I don't know.
You don't know gospel singers?
Not right now. I can't think of nobody. See. Yolanda Adams?
Yolanda Adams, or what's her name?
Yolanda Adams would have been nice.
I'm saying voice.
But they knew that would be her voice.
Tasha Cobbs.
Yeah, I guess so, because not everybody knows Tasha Cobb's voice.
I'm saying, you think they could have lent one of their voices to Taraji P.
They probably could. It had to be a voice that nobody hardly knows, though.
That's what I'm thinking.
It can't be a Yolanda Adams.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's
what I'm thinking. Tasha Cobbs.
Yeah, because nobody knew who Tata Vega was.
No. Mary. Mary. They
know her voice. It's too familiar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Quincy Jones got away with it.
You're right.
With using Tata's voice. Yeah.
Okay, so Tasha Cobbs.
Maybe.
On Taraji's voice. Taraji's playing her.
Pretty much
the voice coming out.
Pretty much is saying she should have just got a voiceover.
She should have got a voiceover. And it's not saying that she can't sing. But don't dummy down Fantasia so that Taraji can sing.
Say a better a voiceover with Taraji's character would have brought even still Fantasia to that level.
You're right.
When he had allowed her to do the fullness.
All right, y'all. So that's it.
Going a little bit over.
3.5. You give it 4.5.
4.5.
Mm-hmm. That's our take on The Color Purple.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
What happened here?
Oh, Jesus. These stories.
What happened?
All right. Let me tell you what happened. Do you remember the old story with Tamar Braxton and Chrisean Rock? And I said Tamar had invited Chrisean to come to her show. Mm-hmm. And then Chrisean ended up getting in a fight and punching Tamar's friend in the nose or whatever.
In the physical.
Mm-hmm. They said she was drunk and everything or whatever. Well, somebody did a video and Tamar didn't know they was taping it. Okay? Somebody backstage was taping and Tamar didn't know they was taping. So it was somebody on the sly. And they was doing a prayer circle. You know how before the show everybody join hands and they pray? Mm-hmm. Well, they was joining hands and they was praying. And during the middle of the prayer, Chrisean comes in and kind of disrupts the prayer. And Tamar looks up and she's like, oh, okay. And then she comes and stands between Tony and Tamar. And then she grabs Tamar's hand. She goes to grab Tony's hand. And Tony puts her hand behind her back.
Tony Braxton.
Yes. She don't want to hold her hand. Okay. So when that story came out, it hit the internet. Tony's no good. Why would you do that? That's wrong. You think you better than her. Why would you not grab her hand? Mm-hmm. It's doing a prayer. You making her look bad. I thought you was a nice person, Tony Braxton. You're a horrible human being. Tony.
Isn't that a group called?
You're right, Tony.
Okay. This is not the photo of it, though.
Yeah, that's her coming in. I thought I had the video, but...
Okay.
It's TMZ. You got the TMZ on there.
Okay.
The problem is that Tamar is always on social media. So Tamar gonna always answer back. Tamar don't never be quiet.
Right.
Well, you talking about her sister.
Exactly.
And she love her some Tony Braxton.
Uh-huh.
So she came and said, first of all, I'm paraphrasing, y'all not going to just talk about my sister like no dog. We were in the middle of prayer. First of all, I don't even know why they let her in. We praying. Why would you let somebody in the dressing room while we all standing and holding hands and praying?
Okay.
It's like in church. You get there late, those ushers don't let you come nowhere near that church.
Oftentimes.
You be trying to get in, you be peeping in the door, and the ushers be like this.
Nope, not now.
I just want to sit right now.
No, wait until this is over. Wait until prayer time is over. They real strict. Go ahead.
So she said, Tony don't even let nobody in. So she said, I got that from my sister. I don't know why they let somebody in. Then why would if you want to join the prayer line, just join the prayer line. Why you have to cut through the prayer line just so you can stand next to me and Tony?
Okay.
Can't you just come in and stand next to whoever the person is at the door? They not good enough for you to stand? She wants to stand next to... No, she's in the circle already.
Oh.
She walks through the circle to get to Tony and Tamar.
Oh, so she's already started out holding...
She wants to go in and go around and go to them and hold their hand.
But she had to go through it.
She had to go through the circle. Oh. So right there, that's already... So that's why Tony looked up and Tony was like, who is this? She don't know Chrisean. She never met her at this point. Uh-huh. So she was thinking, who is this coming in the dressing room, breaking the prayer line and coming over to me and Tamar? Then the third thing that Tamar said, my sister has lupus. She don't hold everybody's hand. Mm-hmm. She said that's an immune deficiency. Mm-hmm. She don't know who she is.
Mm. Okay.
So she said that's why she put her hand behind her back. She didn't want to hold her hand because she don't know who she is. Right. She said when we get sick and go to the hospital or whatever. My sister gets sick, that's it. Right. Almost.
It could take her life.
Yeah. Uh-huh. And then at the end, Tony Braxton went like this to her, like, okay, like, hi. So she said that was her way of trying to I didn't want to hold your hand, but how you doing?
Okay.
So she said, so y'all can stop this talking about my sister.
Uh-huh.
Now I go a step further and say this. That is Toni Braxton. And the Toni Braxton. Yeah. If she don't want to hold your hand, she ain't got to hold your hand.
It's like Anita Baker. You would take up for her too.
Yes.
Put her hand like this.
And Diana Ross.
When somebody do their hand like this, you feel like you got doo-doo on you. That's just...
You walk in to hold Beyonce's hand. If she don't want to hold your hand.
Like this, you like... So Chrisean, is her name Chrisean? She's sloppy.
First of all,
messy, so she is going to talk about
why should you even be in Toni Braxton's presence?
Why should you be? You really will.
That's Tamar's fault for putting Toni in that predicament.
It's so funny though, because she really needed to be in the prayer circle. She needed to just stay in the middle.
That's true. That's true.
But go ahead.
So that was that one.
Okay.
Then the second part of this story, somebody actually got the video of James, Tamar's friend, with his tooth kind of broke and his face is messed up from when Chrisean hit him. And Chrisean's been saying she didn't hit him at all. Somebody hit the man because you can see it on video.
Right.
I believe Chrisean did hit him and she was drunk. But probably don't even
remember. So she's just messy.
She's messy. And I blame Tamar.
Why?
Toni Braxton should have never been in the presence of a Chrisean Rock.
Why was she even around there?
Why would Chrisean Rock be in the same dressing room with Toni Braxton?
Was this the same time that whole incident with the guy? Or is this a whole different time?
No, it's the same day. The same day.
So she's still around.
No, not with Tamar.
No, I mean at that time that they were doing their prayer.
Yes. And then Tamar said, and another thing, my sister don't be in the back with nobody during the middle of the concert. She stayed back there because it was my show. Toni Braxton don't sit. Toni Braxton is an A-list celebrity. Mm-hmm. Why would she just be sitting in the back dressing room with Chrisean Rock? That's Tamar's fault for putting Toni in that situation.
Well, that's why she feel like I'm going to say something.
Yeah, that's why she said something. Your sister is an A-list actress. That's like, let's just say me and you. All right? Mm-hmm. Let's say we go on and become celebrities. But I'm a bigger celebrity than you are.
Why you got to be a bigger one? Why can't I be the bigger
You want to be Toni Braxton and I'll be Tamar?
Yeah.
To make this story good?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're Toni Braxton.
Because you got to do the older one. Toni's older.
You're Toni Braxton and I'm Tamar.
Okay.
My job, I know that you are Toni Braxton. Mm-hmm. You're an A-list celebrity.
Hey, how you doing?
You ain't just out there. Can't nobody just walk up to Toni Braxton and say hi all the time. Hey. She ain't outside like that.
Tell him I'm not here.
Everybody knows Toni Braxton.
Right.
Ma, you know Toni Braxton, right?
But if you make a mistake and you pull in knuckleheads in your circle, that's going to mess with us too. If they had the Braxton. So
why would I bring, you're Toni Braxton. Mm-hmm. Why would I bring Chrisean Rock around you?
But they had to always put up with Tamar's mess, even on the show. So I still see that going on. Tamar was always involved and with people and Toni and the sisters would go, oh, Lord, who's she with now?
Thank you.
Her other sister, Tawanda. They always questioned Tamar's circle of people.
Thank you.
So, yeah, it's understandable.
So she put Toni in that situation. Mm-hmm. For Toni to even have to deal with that.
So now Toni got to deal with the negative publicity.
She get negative publicity. You think you better than everybody. Yeah. You think you better than you an A-list. We made you. We can break you.
Thank you.
This girl gonna come up in here. You gonna pull your hand back and not touch her hand during a prayer thing. I thought y'all mama taught y'all better than that.
Dogged out.
She getting dogged out.
Hey everyone, I got lupus. I can't touch everyone's hands. So understand that.
And I
did acknowledge her.
I took it a step further. I don't care if I don't have lupus. I'm Toni Braxton.
Ooh. But Toni's not like that.
She's not like that.
That's why I don't know why they decided to dog her out like that.
Because it's Chrisean Rock's fans. Chrisean Rock's fans.
Well, they like her. They're messy.
A lot of them are bozos.
Like Trump's fans is like him.
Bozos.
Just messy. Just ugh.
And take up for her.
Yeah. We take up.
How you gonna take up for somebody crash in a prayer circle, and then forcing yourself to hold hands with Tamar and Toni Braxton.
It ain't about the prayer. She should have held her hand.
And then punching James.
They messy like each other.
So messy.
So yeah. Okay.
All right. So that's all. I just wanted to say that.
You're probably not gonna get through all your shows.
No, we can keep going. It's our first show back
for the year.
For the year.
Now I did listen.
Some of them I'm not gonna get to. You're right.
I did listen to the show, the Larry Reid show, about more updates with TD Jakes.
You want to hear Larry first?
I heard Larry already.
I went there to
Is it all?
Manasseh's place. I wanted to verify that there had been predatory grooming like he had told me a long time ago. So I went there and I snapped pictures that I was not supposed to snap. And I'm glad that I took shots of it.
Okay. Let's talk about the shots that he took. Okay? You saw it, first of all. What do you think? Or should I tell people the shots that he took first?
The only thing with me that surprised me on the update with this, the text, the comment that he made, the TD Jakes and what he said to Manessa, which is Bedard Jordan's son, is how close his situation and what he had on was close to Eddie Long. It was like
the tight pink shirt.
When Larry Reid said
tell him what it is first, because you didn't tell him. That's what I said. Tell him what he shot first.
A picture of him and his shirt?
Yeah, he took a picture. Manessa called over Larry Reid and told him that he was coming to his house. Just summing it up, he was being groomed by TD Jakes. And when we say groom, that means he was probably flirting. He felt like he was flirting with him and probably trying to make him get to that, to have, with him. Relations with him. And so he called Larry Reid over. He showed Larry Reid some text messages that TD Jakes allegedly have been sending to him. One of the text messages, Larry Reid says there's a bunch of them. He's going to be releasing them little by little. And we're going to talk about that too. One of the text messages was TD Jakes in a tight yellow shirt. A pink shirt, like Eddie Long, trying to flex his muscle. Eddie Long
had a pink shirt too.
Trying to flex his muscles.
And was flexing his muscle.
And with a big old giant microphone in front of him. Yeah. Trying to be,
That's funny how they both were wearing the same
and
color.
And saying, sent Medessa a text message saying, I'm thinking of you. Now, we don't know if these text messages are real. This is from Medessa. Remember, he could have made them up.
That's true.
People make up stuff all the time. Again, we don't know.
Allegedly.
This is allegedly. And Larry Reid said he took pictures of the text messages, which he wasn't supposed to, but he did it anyway.
Yeah. So he messy.
And then when Manessa came out and gave the story about a well-known pastor who was grooming him, he never said the name TD Jakes. Larry Reid did. And I don't care what Larry Reid said. He said it on his show yesterday or today that people are blaming him, saying he being messy.
Ooh.
And that he's exposing TD Jakes. And he said he don't expose people. Remember that? And he said, I'm not exposing people. This came out with Cassie and Diddy. And then it came out about TD Jakes going to Diddy parties. And then that's when people start talking about Diddy.
But you know what? The one thing that Larry Reid, I watch Larry Reid off and on sometimes, because sometimes he'll have some updates that you like, really? I didn't know that. He keeps saying that he's not exposing people.
Yes, he is.
When he talks I'm going back even before this whole TD Jakes. When I tuned in to him, at the time, he was talking about the Clark sisters.
Oh, yeah.
The one Clark sister it's 5 of them, right? It's the one, Denise. He always has Denise on the show. And then she talked about doing the T-shirts, and the other sister said a cease and desist. What is it? So he puts out the messiness about the people on his show.
Yeah.
So you, in a sense, you are.
And he says, no, because these are stories that are already out and that I'm just reporting them. No, you're not.
Reporting the mess. I get it.
But not with this one, because Manessa never said TD Jakes.
Oh, so he added.
You said TD Jakes.
He added to it. And then he took extra pictures That
and
Vanessa
then you took pictures.
Yeah.
That's not your business.
Well,
and you telling his story. That's his story.
Yeah.
So I don't care, Larry. I like Larry Reid.
Mm-hmm.
I watch Larry Reid. I watch
too.
him. I look at the other stuff that he does. Mm-hmm. So I don't dislike him.
Right.
But you being messy, Larry, and it's because you don't like TD Jakes because of what he did to Carlton Pearson. Let's just be honest. My God. You don't like what he did to Carlton Pearson. We get it.
Yeah. That's true.
And you maybe in your mind, you're not thinking that. You thinking, it's not because I don't like what he did to Carlton Pearson. It is, Larry. Stevie Wonder can see that.
Oh, stop.
My Sherry Amor, Larry, you exposing TD Jakes because of Carlton Pearson's sake. How I wish that you knew. La, 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 la. You exposed TD Jakes. Now, if Vanessa would have came out and said TD Jakes, then you could say, well, he did tell me this years ago, and I didn't want to say nothing.
All I'm doing is reporting what
I'm just reporting what he has already said.
Yeah. I think you crossing the line.
The
disclaimer that you always give about your shows. We do understand, because you're right. You put it out there when it's already out there. But if that person didn't put it out there,
then you shouldn't say nothing.
Be careful.
I don't like that.
Yeah, be careful.
And then taking pictures of somebody's text and putting it out there.
Be careful. You sounding like you're becoming one like the news media when they're trying to get a picture and they're doing that.
Yes.
And then you talk about
Larry Reid.
What's her name? Tasha.
What?
Tasha K?
You pulling real close to Tasha K.
Don't become like Tasha K.
Who y'all two used to be friends and fell out.
Please don't be like Tasha K.
You coming. I don't think you do it to anybody else, but you're darn sure doing it to TD Jakes. And I know it's because of Carlton Pearson.
Oh.
And I understand. Yeah. Because it was wrong what he did to Carlton Pearson. He should have given him his flowers while he was alive.
Yes.
Don't wait till somebody die and say, oh, he's a wonderful guy.
Yeah, that's true.
When he wanted you to say it while he was alive. Yeah. I get it. I get you sat on his bed and next to him while he was dying. Mm-hmm. And he felt bad that he couldn't have gotten it from TD Jakes before he was alive. And I understand that you held all this in. Pictures you took years ago of TD Jakes with pink shirts on. And you want to tell everybody about it.
Oh, Lord. Yeah. Let's just be careful with our motives.
But let's call a spade a spade. Mm-hmm. If this was anybody else, if this was Bernard Jordan, and some guy came out and said Bernard Jordan did this to him, and you went over, took pictures and saw Bernard Jordan, you would go to Bernard Jordan and call him and say, dude, you need to just come on out and say the truth. Because I got pictures of you, and I don't want to say nothing on my show because you're my friend. I like you.
Right.
But you couldn't wait.
Talk private first.
To talk to TD Jakes.
Yeah, talk private. Have a one-on-one session with TD and say, you know what? I've been hearing some things with you and my mentor's son.
Right.
It's not, I don't like that.
And that's messy.
Talk to me about it.
And that's messy.
Yes. Did he say something, did TD Jakes say something about Larry Reid too?
He don't mention his name.
About coming out.
But he's talking about people coming to trying to assassinate him on social media. Oh. Now, let this be real clear. So we don't get another person in the comment section. You just trying to take over TD Jakes. I don't care. If you guys would have listened to our last show, I did a whole big production about how you're not supposed to be following after men. Mm-hmm. This girl gonna sit up. Mm-hmm. You're not supposed to be following after men.
Putting men on pedestals.
You follow Christ.
Man as God. Yeah. He said, don't put your trust and confidence in man.
Yes.
Because man will fall. Man is flesh. Man is sinful. They will fall.
Yes.
Paul even made clear, please follow me as I'm following Christ. Now, if you see me slipping and dipping and diving and changing, don't follow me.
Thank you.
Because we both going to fall in a ditch.
And if you really was concerned about TD Jakes, you would have contacted him back when you got these photos and told him, I don't like how you just being all out in front of everybody, making them feel like you all this, when I know for a fact you've been different and I got pictures to show it. Mm-hmm. If you were so concerned about him as a minister of God, right, and all the people that's following him. Now, you do go on and put a disclaimer on your show when you talk and say don't judge him for it because he's a man, but we all know that that's void when you say stuff like that. So funny. People ain't gonna listen to you when you say that.
I know, and it's really sad though, because I know we're the body of Christ. If those who profess to be a part of the body of Christ, and even I know Paul talks about in his letters that, or even in the New Testament in general, about if you have an ought with your brother, go to your brother in private. Yes, social media has put all of church people who say they are Christians, people who are leaders, all out in the open. Right. We're all living in glass houses when you're social media. Yep. Your mess is out there.
And it would be different if you wasn't a minister and T.D. Jakes wasn't a minister. Yeah. But when you a minister and you're reporting on another minister, in my opinion, you need to be careful with that.
Be really careful with that.
Because don't be messy.
And even, I know, because we do it on the news as far as we report it, and we have to even try to use wisdom as well. And that's why we try to pray even after our show. We have to be so careful that we're not slamming our brothers and sisters, because even though they may be messy, it's still God that they got to stand before.
That's who they got to stand. And give a reason why you're talking about it. Okay. I don't like talking about the T.D. Jakes thing, but I feel like it needs to be said because people put these ministers up on pedestals. And then when they do something that they don't, you get people in the comment section, I ain't never going to church again. You never knew God in the first place.
If you're waiting for a perfect church to go to.
And you never had a relationship with God.
You are the church.
You're just a church person.
You're supposed to be the body of Christ, the church. So wherever you go, shine the light. Hey.
So that's my thing.
Okay.
All right.
So we'll be praying for Larry and his show and the whole platform.
And T.D. Jakes.
And T.D. Jakes and Manessa. Because if he's been the one that's been violated, that's very important, more so than the fact that you're looking at what he's saying the source is. If Manessa still needs healing, that's even more important.
That's more important.
Because everybody needs to be, confess and repent, but he's been violated.
And allegedly. And my thing is, that's his story to tell, not yours.
Thank you. That's true. Okay.
All right. Christopher says he's being messy, and I think it's Rev. Something. I don't know what you're saying, Christopher, but I think you say he'd be messy. Yeah. Exactly. Mm-hmm. All right.
Okay.
This next story. We go out of this one real quick. These I ain't gonna go through too long. Well, this picture. Is there a whole picture of him? Oh. Blow that one up. Just him. Oh, never mind. Forget it.
Do the back arrow, because I don't know what you were doing. Who is he?
You touched it. Oh, okay. Well, we can't see it, but anyway,
is he somebody?
Well, it's the pastor who did this swag in his sermon.
Church. Oh,
there you go.
Okay,
he did the swag in his sermon.
Oh, okay.
Now you don't know what the swag is, do you?
Is that a dance?
Yep. There's this dance everybody been talking about on the internet. Okay, now this goes right from what we was just talking about. Should a church be swag surfing in the new year? Black folks are divided.
What is swag, though?
Think of a song. I don't want to do swag.
Because I thought swag was how you dress and how you look.
I don't want to do swag. I want to do a song that you probably know.
Carry yourself.
Let's do a song that you probably know. Ludacris. Move, B. Get out the way. Get out the way, B. Get out the way. Do you think a church
to the window, to the wall?
No, that one, because you don't know the cuss words in that one.
Oh, okay.
I'll say move, B.
Okay.
Okay, so let's say you bring it in the new year and they singing, move, B, get out the way. The real B, not taking the word B out. Do you think people should sing that song in church during New Year's and dance?
Not that song.
Okay, why not?
Because it's, first of all, you saying B, so that's what
it got cuss words in it.
No, why would you sing that at church? You said make a joyful noise unto the Lord. That's not to the Lord. That's to the devil.
Okay,
move B, get out of here, get under my foot.
Now here's the thing:
but if
whether secular music with questionable lyrics should be played during church is a divisive issue right now.
Unless they say move devil.
No, they saying the original.
Oh no,
yeah. The Dream Center Church of Atlanta has found itself in the middle of this past weekend. Everybody been talking about this. For its New Year's Eve service, Bishop William Murphy counted down the clock to 2024 with a medley of contemporary hip-hop songs, including Fast Life, Swag Surfing. And his congregants did the popular swag surfing dance as the cut from the Stone Mountain, Georgia bass group piped through the facility. Or let's just say, what's another word? Another song. So that's this one you don't know. Let's say they was doing, you know how everybody get up and step? And they say, big girls gonna back it up. Gonna back it up. You think they should do that? They could do that song, bringing in the new year?
Oh, there's so much contemporary Christian music you can dance to. You got Kirk Franklin can do stuff. You don't have to change. It's about the message. So if you big girl backing it up, that has nothing to do with making a joyful noise unto God or being happy who you are in Christ. Or Kirk Franklin, I thought you were saying they were taking secular songs and turning them into, like how Cedric the Entertainer, my Lord says shoot. Shoot.
They was playing
Shoo-be-doo.
They was playing the actual songs. And yes, Christopher, it's Bishop William Murphy.
And I think too, people don't like Kirk Franklin when he uses like when he takes a Parliament song. Right. Now, so I do get it. But that's really you're singing a secular song.
Now, can I play devil's advocate?
Wow.
Can I play devil's advocate?
Like at a wedding or something?
No, let me play devil's advocate.
Oh, okay.
When Christ said the church, what do you think he was talking about? You think he was talking about the building? Or do you think he was talking about the body of Christ?
Well, he's talking about the body of Christ, the church, the people, his body representing Christ in a place, in a building.
Okay. I'm just playing devil. I'm just throwing out there.
I'm just kind of thinking about, it's kind of going back to what you said. Why was Jesus so adamant about them doing the changing of the monies and all of that at the temple?
Let me finish.
If he's really sticky about that, how you think he's going to be about secular music in the temple?
Right. Let me finish.
So
some people said that too.
Yeah. But go ahead.
So if the church is not like a building, but the body of Christ, right? If you listen to that song on your own, what would make that different than you listening to it at church? If that's something you listen to on your own, that's in your spirit, that's what you listen to, that's the type of music you listen to when you go home, how is that any different than you listening to it when you at church?
I can't really say the answer to that. I think you know the answer, because why would you ask me that?
No, I'm saying your opinion.
Not going to listen to, if I'm listening to Parliaments or Funkadelics at home, I don't think I'm going to be singing those same messages around other people of God.
Say,
if we're adoring him and giving him the glory in our music, even in our Christian music, that's what's the word I just said with Kirk Franklin?
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
If it's all the message and the music is more important than anything. Funkadelic's message is not about God and serving him and giving him glory and all the angels are protecting me and, oh, I love you, my sister in the Lord or whatever. The message is totally different when Parliaments and Ohio Players are singing.
You know why I see it different? Let me tell you how I see it different.
But I don't know why would I sing fire. You know, if he talking about a woman's body, but I'm still going, hey, shake your rump to the drum.
But people would say, then why do you sing it when you're not at church?
I'm not at church, though. I'm not gather with other people of God, giving him the glory. I'm not fellowshipping with other Christians in the fellowship mode of honoring the God that we serve and our Creator.
I was trying to do the devil's advocate, but I can't. The bottom line is,
because we fellowship together in glorifying Him, but
the bottom line is,
you can't do that with Ohio players.
To me, I look at the church, the building church.
Oh, the building. Okay.
As a hospital. As a spiritual hospital. And that's where people go to be delivered, to be set free, to congregate,
make changes in their life,
to make changes in their life, to hear the word. And I don't know if I would have stopped back in the days of Jesus and I heard them singing "Move, Be, Get Out the Way" with the disciples. And I was blind and I wanted him to lay hands on me so I can see. I don't know if I could find a way to get through all the people singing "Move, Be, Get Out the Way" so that he can lay hands on me.
Okay.
And what are the angels doing? What, they got tamarines going, "Move, Be, get out the way."
They crying, "Holy, holy" every day. If we had 10,000 tongues, we wouldn't even be able to praise him enough. So think about it. Having 10,000 tongues is still not enough as far as glorifying him. Why would I want to take the least of the song that don't even glorify him to be in this presence to try to glorify him?
And why can't you, like you said, if you want young people or people that be like, "I don't want to hear Shirley Caesar," why can't you just take songs like you said? "My Lord says shoot, shoot." Change the words.
Shoo-be-doo. That's why, believe it or
not. Move, Satan. Get out the way. Get out the way, devil. Get out the way.
There you go.
Move, devil.
We do that a lot.
Get out the way. Oh, lights out. I'm about to punch your lights out.
Remember one of our old ministries we were going at? Our pastor loved music. Oh my God. And we had a band that was awesome.
Hitman.
The countdown. The band was playing. It wasn't a James Brown song.
Right.
But it was a James Brown.
That sound.
And he'll go, "Hitman." Dun, dun.
Right.
And all the saints be at the altar just giving God the glory.
Hey, hey, hey. Jesus, Jesus,
and men dance with their wife.
Oh,
God.
Jesus,
God, you are so good. I love my wife.
Jesus,
some churches don't like that because the songs is too close to.
And I understand that. I understand that. But they not saying "baby, baby, baby."
I know.
At least you can justify it.
I know. There's churches. We got family members that's part of ministries that don't play music at all in church, and that's probably why.
That's why. Because of this.
They
know it's a slippery
instruments in their church.
It's a slippery slope because they know it's going to be some pastors that's going to be up there.
Acapella. Everything they do is acapella. They don't even get a little hint, a little music. You can't even do a tambourine in there. So I get it. I see your point though.
You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I didn't know they were playing actual, like a ludicrous song.
But you know what?
Wow.
Everything goes back to what I said the other day. I don't care. You know why I don't care?
Mm-hmm.
Because God has a way of leveling the playing field.
Mm.
If you don't know God, you going to know him in 2024.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to tell you what's not going to help you know God.
Mm-hmm.
Doing this swag surfing.
Read what Christopher C. said. Because this is along the lines of what...
He said he justified it by saying 150 people joined that night.
Join what, though?
Join what?
They join... Hey, we're going to be doing "Move, Be, Get Out the Way." Okay, what has Christ done for you? Why did he die for you? They probably couldn't even tell you what was Jesus' purpose of coming down here and dying for your sins.
And you know what?
And did you really repent?
And that's wonderful if you're saved and you sanctified and you filled with the Holy Ghost and you know God.
Mm-hmm.
But again, in order to stay with him, it ain't going to come from swag surfing.
No, it's not. Ooh, Jesus.
It's gonna come with "Take me to the King. I don't have much to bring. My heart is torn and broken. Is my offering. Lay me at the throne.
Oh, come on now.
Leave me there alone to gaze upon your glory
and to sing this song. Take me to the King. When a person is going through, I don't think they're going to be swagging.
You should, in my opinion, Lord, you should have been bringing in the year saying, holy, holy, holy.
I got to tell this story again because I think I've told it before. A friend of mine who was at a cancer, because where I went to get my treatment, they have chaplains. And when you come in as a patient, a cancer patient, they ask you what your religion is, what your faith is, because you can have that chaplain of that faith be with you through your journey, whether you make it, whether you don't. They'll be with you. If you're Muslim, if you are Jehovah's Witness, they have Catholic, whatever your faith is, there's a chaplain there for that faith. My chaplain is a Christian, born again believer, believes in Christ and who Jesus is. Apparently there was a Muslim that was dying. He has cancer. He was dying. He needed a chaplain right away to pray with him. She was on the floor. He called her in, and I may be telling this story a little different. This is my own way of telling it. He called her in. You're a chaplain. Can you pray for me? Can you pray with? She said, I want to let you know, I pray in the name of Jesus.
Right.
I don't care. He didn't care.
I'm getting ready to die.
Pray.
I don't care.
Pray me through something. Get me through. It's going to take that in our lives, no matter what your faith is. He called on her. She had to let him know the disclaimer. I pray in the name of Jesus. That's who my Savior and Lord is. And he said, I don't care. Pray with me. Pray with me. And she did. Yep.
So that's that story. So my thing is, this whole thing, everybody arguing and going back and forth, I don't care.
There should be no other side to
because
this.
Every person that was in that room, including 150 that Christopher said, is going to have to stand before God by themselves. And I guarantee you what's going to get them through this life ain't swag surfing.
Oh, help us, Lord. Help us. Because you can't
when
swag
you
on Judgment Day.
And you in your bed, you going to be singing Precious Lord.
Take my hand.
Lead me on. Ooh, let me stand. I am tired. If you get to live to be that long, I am weak.
I am worn.
I am worn.
Yes. No swag there.
Through the storm, through the night, lead me on into the light.
Take my hand, precious Lord,
and lead
me on.
Swag. You're not gonna be doing that.
Get out the way. Go on. Woo. All right now.
And it's nothing wrong. I think people think you're supposed to be bored if you say. Yeah. Like all you're supposed to sing is Precious Lord. You can't never have no fun, can't never do nothing. That's not what anybody's saying. But there's an appropriate time and appropriate place for everything. Mm-hmm. You make love to your wife and your husband. You don't do it at church in the middle of the service, do you?
Ooh, in the balcony? Ooh. I won't even say. Some people have.
Now, if you want to go home and play Stevie Wonder, My Sharia Moore, and dance with your wife, that's fine. And kiss her on her neck and rub her and all this, take her clothes off. We don't want to sit at the pulpit.
I thought you were getting ready to ask me as devil's advocate about if there's a wedding at the church building and they're playing, there's a ribbon in the sky for our love.
You know what's sad?
This is not.
No, that's fine. You know what's sad? Is the world even bleeps certain songs on the radio.
I know.
So why would you play anything in church?
And be okay with
it? When the world even says, I'm not playing this, I got to beep the words.
A clean version of it. Oh, there's a clean version? Sometimes I hear the version and don't know there's a dirty one.
Or the White House.
Yeah.
If you go perform, you're not performing that at the White House.
They bleep you when you're on these shows, the music shows.
So that's sad.
A lot of the entertainers get on there and I'm hearing bleep. I can't hardly hear them.
Now, I don't go as far as other people. So he ain't saved. They not. I don't do all that.
Yeah.
I just don't agree with it. And you know what? I wouldn't go to that church. That's it.
That's true.
If you don't agree with it, you don't like how they do the swag and all this other stuff, then don't go to the church. He's not your pastor.
That's true.
I would never go to Jamal Bryant's church. Grow reefer in the back.
Oh, Lord. He said people will come now.
He's right.
He's a good speaker.
He's right.
I give him that. I every now and then I listen to him.
A lot of these guys I would listen to, but I wouldn't go to their church. You would never be my shepherd. Yeah. You're not leading me in a pasture doing the swag. Ruby, get out the way. Get out the way. I got missiles coming in from me, from the whole body of armor I gotta have on. You want me marching through the field as a sheep, following you doing the swag? Heck no.
I need you to tell me how to live this life holy and please my God and be a light to other people.
And I need to know him for myself. So if you want to put on a pink shirt and send people text messages in the middle of the night, I can still get through the field.
Like Eddie Long did.
Or allegedly T.D. Jakes. He the head shepherd. He going right. See you later, buddy. I'm still going this way. Where's he going with his pink shirt on?
He's flexing.
We'll still be just like this. That's
she be going, but that's why God holds him accountable.
Take me to
because
the
there will be some sheep
that will go follow that pink shirt. I'm still going this way. I don't have much to bring. Oh, my heart is
you connected with the Holy Spirit and God so
my
tight.
Offering. Hey, where he going?
Nothing steering you off of that path.
Me at the throne. Where's he going?
The pink shirt. Should we follow the pink shirt?
No. To gaze upon his glory.
But he knows a lot.
And sing to him a song.
But we should follow the pink shirt.
Take me to the King.
There's a lot of people following that pink shirt.
I don't have much to bring.
But that pink shirt has led us to this place.
Torn in pieces.
He has done a lot for us, that pink shirt. I see.
Move, B. Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. I'm still precious, Lord.
Oh, yes. Know God for yourself.
Know him for yourself.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So if the whole church is swagging, you singing holy, 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 somebody should have been in there going, holy, holy, holy.
It's hard to swag when you done lost your home and you can't find a job.
You swagging. That's the problem. There's black people always swagging.
You just lost your house.
Yeah.
You have no car.
And white people. One day I was walking down the river and the Lord God saved my soul and he filled my heart with precious
with $1 million in the bank.
And the Lord, he gave me a house that he blessed me with. One day I was walking down the river and my boat that the Lord blessed me with, and he gave me. The Lord gave me. Let's bless the Lord. Let's bring in the new year. Oh, bless the Lord, oh my soul, and all that is within me. Bless his whole. Here's $1,000, Pastor. His name. Oh, bless the Lord.
But you know what? They got their cross to bear too.
Yeah, you're right.
They playing the loud rock music. The people.
There's somebody come in there. I want to rock and roll all night and party every day. They'll look at them like this.
What the heck is he saying?
Oh, bless the Lord. Get him out of there. Oh, my soul. Wow.
So I guess it don't matter. It don't matter what genre of music is going.
But black people coming in with the swag, we'll just go on and get rid of precious Lord. All right.
Rock for Jesus.
And it's not all black people. It's just this church.
We just said, I gave another example of another.
Which one?
With the rock.
Oh, yeah.
Any kind of music that's secular.
All right. CT says same, sisters. Y'all funny.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, we moving on. We got a long show tonight, y'all. It's our first show back from 2024.
Yeah.
We definitely ain't doing year in review.
Oh, no.
Do on the internet. It's just to really read the comment section. And I just love the fact that
This
I
is
know
the
people
swag.
that
This
I
them
actually
doing the
follow.
swag.
And y'all opinion on this. Oh, you don't even go to church. New Year's Eve, you was somewhere getting drunk. You was turning up. You was doing whatever you
It's just the
wanted.
music that they chose.
Right.
Mind your business.
Because we do all that.
Yeah.
Thing to say, stay out of women's business. Bro, stay out of people who actually go to church. Because I went to church on New Year's Eve. And I swear to God, I wish I would have went to this one. If I lived in the land.
He said he a sinner. He wish he would have went to this church that night. So there you go.
But you might as well just club. Go to a club.
I say just go to club. Yeah, why would I go to a stupid church?
Music, and you can drink while you're there.
Yep. All right, real quick. Sexy Red. Remember her? Yeah. She the one that talk about her, you know what is pink, and her, you know what is brown.
She gets very
vulgar,
detailed in her music.
So this is kids. That's when I first saw. Look at them. Twerking. All right. So that's the latest controversy. People letting their kids listen to Sexy Red and twerk.
This is a Bill Cosby episode when Rudy had her earphones on.
Oh, yeah.
I want to do it to me, baby, all night long. Do it to me. And Bill, Miss Dr. Huxtable was listening to her. Do it to me, baby, all night long. And he went and took her little ear thing off.
He said, do what to you?
Do what? You know, Dad.
I don't know.
You know, Dad.
Play kiss, candy or something?
Just kiss and stuff. She did the top level of the relationship. She didn't go details into it, but you know where it can lead to. But that was the whole point of her listening to your kids and what they listening to. That little girl right there.
She don't know what she listening to.
But still, music, if you're not careful, like you even said about listening to it all the time and what kind we're listening to, that can get in your spirit. It really can. That's how your vocabulary is taught. If she's singing certain words that's vulgar and nasty, that's going to be, kids be using profanity because they hear parents say it.
So that's my thing.
They're recorders, tape recorders.
I wouldn't address it in a point to where it's like, oh God, no, whatever. Especially if you listening to it. Because they listen to what you listen to.
Exactly. They talking how you're talking.
I would replace it.
Yeah.
Because like you said, music gets in your spirit, and you also, whatever you listen to, a lot of times if you listen to it all the time, it becomes you. Mm-hmm. That's why if you listen to depressing music all the time, you're depressed. Sad. If you're sad, they tell you to listen to something joyful. It may be lighten your spirit up a little bit. Mm-hmm. Kings used to bring in musicians when they were troubled. Mm-hmm. They couldn't sleep, or they was flexed with a demon or something.
Like Saul.
They would bring in a musician to play for them.
David played for Saul.
Yeah, because it made them feel good, or it binded up them spirits or whatever.
Just relax. Your spirit relaxes. Your body relaxes. Mm-hmm. Or any kind of music, I guess, you feel if it can relax you.
So I guess with that being said, we have got to I don't think we're going to do it, but we have got to make sure that there are other music that these kids can look up to and look at, because all the music industry puts out there is twerking, is Sexy Red. They don't put anything out there that's positive. And for female rappers, really.
If the parents are listening to it, like you're saying, if they're constantly listening to that in the car or in the house, their kids is listening to it.
And then you expect some guy to treat your daughter with respect, and she twerking at 4.
Yeah.
And then you looking at all these guys that go after little kids. Mm-hmm. She's doing a sexual dance at 4.
Yeah. Yep. But it goes back to, you can't really tell parents how to raise the kids. You can just, give suggestions, influence them. Because the teachers, whoever this girl go, whatever school she going to, when they have like little fun day and the music playing,
a teacher
twerking.
Well, remember it was some teacher up there crying on TikTok about her. She tried to have a little dance thing, and all the kids was twerking and stuff, and she just started crying. I was like, it's not that serious to start crying.
I know. Some people take it that.
Don't break down and start crying like this is the last thing in the world to you. Mm-hmm. Just give them something else. Say let's not twerk, guys.
Like
let's do another dance.
You showed that one teacher that was learning. They were learning something, ABCs or something.
Yeah.
And they were singing along. And they wasn't, even if they were twerking, they were still learning.
But replace it. Replace it with something else. Don't sit and cry about it.
Exactly.
But you got to replace it. And that's the thing. We always try to take stuff away because we listen to stupid stuff.
When we were growing up.
But we had to replace it.
Yeah, I didn't think to replace it until I got older because I didn't realize how much it affected me.
See? All right. Okay. And I remember I used to listen to music, and that's all I would do is listen to music. And I told you that time I was listening to music, I had my little earphones on, and I was turned facing the wall, and something punched me in the back. Remember that? And I turned around.
There was nobody in the room.
And wasn't nobody there.
They touched your back?
No, hit me.
Oh,
like hit.
That got your attention, didn't it?
Ma, you remember that, don't you? My mom said I woke them up. I went in the room and said, "Did y'all come in my room and hit me?" Yeah, I remember. You was at college, maybe.
I was away.
You was away. Wow. And it hit me in my back, real hard.
Oh,
like pushed me. And I took my earphones off and I turned around. I was like, "Who is that?" My mother told me she prayed that God would stop me.
Because you would listen to it every night.
That's all I had in my head. It was in my spirit.
And my mom was praying, Lord, that she does something
else. I tell you one thing, he sure did.
He touched you on your shoulder, punched you.
So from that moment,
could have been an angel.
It was probably an angel.
Hey, stop listening.
What's wrong with you? That's all you do is listen to music.
Listen to Take Me to the King. It wasn't open
no,
there, but still.
But he wanted me to do something else other than just listen to music all the time.
You got involved in other
I was so scared after that. I stopped. I was like, I'm not going to be listening to all the time. And I never turned my back. Even to this day, I'm a little nervous when I turn around this way.
Really?
I'm like, ain't no one going to hit me in my back, is it?
Lord, am I listening too much to the secular music here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So just pray and ask God to replace it with something.
Yeah.
Put those kids on your prayer list, all the youth of this world. Because the way some of these parents are stupid.
Gosh.
So they need somebody to pray for them.
Okay.
All right.
You want to talk about him?
DJ Academics. I don't have time to talk about DJ Academics.
Thank you.
I'm going to talk about DJ Academics tomorrow. This is the funny video.
Okay.
All right. I always try to do a funny video. We'll talk about DJ Academics tomorrow.
Okay.
Every day we try to do something funny or whatever.
So a funny video.
Funny video or
something.
Whether it's
a person or animals or.
Right. So this is today's. This is how people brought in 2023. These two old ladies. Look at this lady.
Why are you home?
Look. This lady.
Ooh. Camera on.
Look at the lady put the wig on. She laid down on the floor with her to get her hair on. I just thought that was funny. And this lady, she's like, leave me alone. I think wrong thing. Then the lady got down on the ground with her. I don't know why I thought about Mama.
I did too.
Didn't you think about Mama?
With the wig.
Didn't you think about Mama? Yes. Ma, we thought about you.
With the wig falling out. I probably would have got on the floor. Put it on her. Oh my God.
Let me stop. Stop it. This Mama. I don't know why I thought about Mama. And you know the funny thing about it, you did too. You did too.
I said, it looked like Mama would do that. And her wig that she like, Mama has a few wigs.
And our auntie will get down there, May, you put your wig on there, May. Let me get the wig on there, May.
Put it back on her head.
Put the wig on there, May.
I remember my ponytail.
Mom, you gotta watch this lady's wig fell off.
My ponytail came off. I had an Afro puff.
That's when Mama used to wear wigs.
It was something like that, and it fell off.
While you were singing?
While I was, giving God the glory, shaking my head.
What'd you do with it?
It just fell off. I just let it stay on the floor.
That's sad.
It's too embarrassed to pick it up, but I was just enjoying who God was and just giving Him glory. I didn't care about my hair. Go ahead.
A hair hat.
Hair hat. That's what
Mama don't wear them no more.
Call them
but
hair
hats. It's funny how you thought of her when I thought about her.
I did too.
Has Mama's wig ever fallen off?
No, not at church.
Has your wig ever fallen off? I know she always tell the story about when she was in the choir. And remember you said Auntie was lifting me up.
You were a little baby.
And I was a little baby.
Maybe like 18 months.
And I ain't had no underwear on.
My mom forgot to put underwear on you.
And my auntie was lifting me way up in the sky.
And your little bottom just showing. Just free. You were mooning everybody.
So I thought that was funny. But I thought about her with this wig.
Okay.
All right, y'all.
Oh, thank you.
We
guys
did a 2-hour show.
There. We've never done this.
Well, it's the first show back.
My bottom hurts.
We didn't even do year in review. No. None of it. So we missed the DJ academic story. We'll do that tomorrow. And then maybe we'll start the year in review or something.
Okay.
So tonight, we spend most time on Color Purple.
Yeah.
You'll hear it disappearing.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So don't forget to get our book, 100 Family Friendly Jokes. Can't hardly see it. The link is in the description.
Amazon.
And the book is on Amazon. And we ran into a snag with volume 2, but we're working on that.
That's our
don't forget to Cash App us if you like to bless us. The Woods Report. Or you can do a super chat in here in the chat room.
Okay.
Through what is this? YouTube.
Okay.
And then TikTok, I think you can send something through TikTok. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Always believe. And that was another Woods Report. See you later. All right, TikTok. See y'all later. Oh, we got some likes. Aw. See y'all later. And, we didn't pray. You're right. You want to pray, Lenore? We'll pray another night. Lenore don't want to pray, y'all. So we'll pray tomorrow night. See you later.